Hello, my beautiful friends. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody had an amazing weekend. So today we're going to be trying out a couple new products. I got a new foundation and a new concealer that I'm super excited to test out. And I also received some really cool things out of my Ipsy box. So if you want to see what those products are, please continue watching. And if you're new today, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. And we really hope that you stick around by hitting that subscribe and notification bell and joining this amazing family here. All right, you guys, let's go test out some products. So what did you guys do for your weekend? I myself wasted my whole Saturday away. Daryl went scooting with his buddies, and my intentions were just to sit down and watch a few episodes of Dr. House. The next thing I knew, it was 10 o'clock at night, you guys. So yeah, I wasted my whole Saturday away, but today is Sunday, and I'm super excited to be filming and super excited to be trying out some of these products. So the first thing we're going to be trying out is this palette here by El Maquillage, and I actually got this out of my Ipsy box, and this is $48, you guys. So if you sign up with Ipsy, that box, the base box, is only $28. So it pretty much paid for itself at this point. And I will say this, for being $48, there's only 4 shades, you guys. But I will say the packaging is pretty luxe. This is pretty hefty. And it kind of reminds me of Makeup Geek. Doesn't that kind of look like their packaging? But anyway, you guys, it does have a magnetic closure, and it does have a mirror. But these are the shades here, so they kind of concern me because this one is pretty light and these look pretty deep. So, and this is the only shimmer here. But, I thought, well, maybe it's going to be a little deeper, that lighter shade, but no, it's pretty light. And that is the shimmer. So that's pretty pigmented. Okay, guys, let's try to come up with a look. And I am going to start by priming my eyes with my favorite primer that I get on Amazon. And everything I'll be using will be listed down below. Okay, the eyes are all primed, and if you're new, the reason why I absolutely love this eye primer, as you can see, it really canceled out any discoloration, and it really makes your eyeshadows pop and last all day. Okay, and I think I'm going to use tape, you guys. I also get this on Amazon, and if you're new, the reason why I love using tape a lot is because I do have hooded eyes, and I just feel like it makes everything so much easier. You can also use Scotch tape, painter's tape, anything will do, you guys. I might have to end up mixing these two. We'll see, you guys. Let's just see how deep this is. And, you guys, I don't know. I hope this is not going to be too orange. But, okay, it's a drier formula. There was absolutely a very little kickback, if any. And I placed, quite a bit on the brush. And it's coming out pretty subtle. I thought it was going to be way more bold. So I'm pretty happy with that. And it does seem like the more you just blend, which is super easy, it's blending really fast, is it really starts shearing out rather quickly. So, yeah, that just blended out super fast, you guys. That's pretty much all I think I would have to do. Yeah, not much blending is needed. If you guys own any of these palettes, I mean, I don't know, that's pretty steep. $48 for 4 shades. Like I said, it's a great formula. Don't get me wrong. But for $48, I don't know, you guys. I don't know if I could see myself purchasing, a palette with just 4 shades, for that amount of money. Now, I will say that's why I absolutely love BoxyCharm, Ipsy. Now, like I said, I'm finding that I'm getting way better products now that, Ipsy has taken over. And that's what I do love about getting those boxes, because you get to try out, high quality, high end products for, $28. So I don't know, you guys, if you ever, decide that you really want to, try it out, I do have a link below, and I do get a small commission from that. So thank you if you do end up signing up. But you guys, yeah, this is a pretty decent shade. It's not too bold. And again, that formula of that shade was pretty impressive. Okay, so now what I think I'm going to do is going to, of course, the deeper shade here. So if you guys hear any banging, Daryl is in the garage. He is cleaning that mess. Oh my gosh, you guys. It is such a disaster. I don't even know how he finds anything in that garage because I know I can't. So I'm super happy he's doing that. But it's like right here, so you might be hearing some banging going on. So anyway, okay, so this seems to be blending pretty good too. So what I think I'm going to do now, I'm just finding this to speed things up, is use like a natural hair brush. I'm going to, make sure that it is clean. And I am just finding once I set the color down, is just to really go around the edges. And I'm just finding that it really just blends everything together super fast, just so I'm not sitting, with the other brush blending for too long. I want to get my look done quickly. Okay, you guys, I will say this is a very nice palette, but I'm just finding once I tried putting that dark over, that first shade here, as you can see, it's just, I don't know. It's slightly patchy. When it's $48, you just expect perfection to me. And not, like I said, not like it's a bad palette, but there are, I just think, flaws with that kind of, price point. So let's try the shimmer here. When I swatched it, it was pretty pigmented. So let's see if it, oh yeah, that is pretty pigmented. Wow. Okay, you do not need a lot of the shimmer, but the mattes are not as pigmented. So I'm actually having to use my pinky because I grabbed a little bit too much of the shimmer, but it's absolutely a beautiful. I mean, look at that. It does have like a dryness to it, but I do appreciate that, there's not a lot of flying glitter and fallout. But yeah, that is super pretty. Okay, one last step here, you guys. I think what I'm going to do is just take a another clean brush, and I think I'm going to use this light shade here and just pack that on and just go right above this orange and just kind of tone that down a little bit. Guys, I do have a eyeliner, a couple eyeliners that I got out of my Ipsy as well. And it's by Toy Factory, I believe, and it's called Doll Paint. So you actually get two pens in here. One's brown, and they're gel liners. One's brown and one is black. So let's try this out, you guys. So this one is the black. So it seemed pretty creamy. And I love the packaging here. It's like a pink with a silver cap. And this one is the brown here. So yeah, I mean, that is a nice, you can really tell the difference because sometimes the browns, they're just so dark that you can't really tell a difference with the brown or black. So what I think I'm going to do, let's try them both. I actually think I'm going to try the black one and place that on the lash line. And I'm trying not to go in the waterline. I'm just trying to go like in between my lashes just to add a little bit of depth to the lashes. So as you can see, when I did that, this one just looks, a little richer and deeper than this look right here. So I'm just almost like wiggling this liner in between my lashes. Okay, so that was super easy to work with. And then what I think I'm going to do is grab like this brush here. I get these off Amazon. I've been absolutely loving them. And what I think I'm going to do with the brown one is, hopefully this is the brown one. Yeah, that one's the brown. You just go along the lash line right here, and I'm not trying to be super precise or anything like that. And now what I think I'm going to do now that I laid that down is just kind of smudge it with this brush here. And just try to soften that up. I don't want like a huge bold wing. Okay, you guys, let's see how this turned out with the tape. And yeah, that looks pretty even, not too shabby. And then what I do is just take that natural hair brush, make sure it's clean, and I just go around the edges here just so they're not so sharp. Okay, I've already curled my lashes, and for mascara, I'm going to use this one here by Milani. It's the highly rated, this is their tubing mascara. So this is what the wand looks like, and this is a dupe to the Thrive mascara. I've already tested that. Yeah, very similar, you guys. And if you don't know what a tubing mascara is, it does. It creates little tubes around the lashes. So, and it's super easy to come off, so I would not suggest going swimming or anything with a tubing mascara, but it will pretty much come off with just water. But it doesn't smear, it doesn't smudge, it doesn't flake. So it's pretty interesting. So let me just do a few more strokes so you guys can see that it does separate and create some length. Now this one I do definitely have to put a couple coats on to achieve, how I want my lashes, but that is just a few strokes, one coat. So I'll do two coats, I'll come back and we'll move on and test out that new foundation. Okay, so this is two coats, you guys, and I left all of my marks because I don't want you to feel alone if you make a mess with your mascara. I do it all the time too. So I just wanted to show you that, yeah, I still struggle with my mascara. Okay, but the best way to remove all this is just take a spoolie and just flick away, especially with this tubing mascara. It really just flicks right off and it won't really smear all over and ruin the eye look. So yeah, you guys, I just wanted to share that with you that I still struggle. Okay, you guys, so I've already just primed my face, but all I used was my sunblock by e.l.f. here that I absolutely love. This is the Wow Glow. This is amazing, as you can see how much I have used. Unfortunately, it is not available on their website right now, so hopefully they replenish that pretty quickly. Okay, but I am going to use blotting paper first. I like to do this. I just take off any oils that may have already started, and also just take off any excess skincare that's just sitting on top of my skin. I just find that that really does help keep the T-zone, pretty dry throughout the day. So yeah, there you go. That would just be sitting under all my makeup had I not done that. So I just find that really helpful. But I am going to use my Maybelline Master Blur Stick. This is so awesome, to conceal your pores, fine lines, and wrinkles. This is my holy grail when it comes to pore fillers, only because it never interferes with any of my foundations, and it really does fill in those pores. Okay, the foundation we're going to be trying out today is this one here by Revlon. And this one is called the Illuminance Skin Caring Foundation. It comes in 28 shades, and you can find it anywhere from $11.50 to $18. So it just depends where you shop. But I'll try to find the cheapest one and link it down below. And what this says, it will radiate and plump the skin. It will reduce any roughness and wrinkles over time. It has 5% squalene, botanical antioxidants to fight free radicals and blurs. And it also says it has a medium coverage. So let's give this a try, you guys. I do like the shade range, for being drugstore, 28 shades is pretty impressive. So I am going to shake it up a bit. And I am going to place just like maybe a couple pumps in the palm of my hand. I've been liking doing this, once you go to rub it around, it just gives it a little bit of warmth. So it will spread, just a little easier. And that shade is pretty darn good, you guys. So I actually found mine at Amazon, or not Amazon, Ulta. So I was able to, they had testers out, which is really nice. So I'm just going to place a light layer to start with and see how that goes. And I am going to use my BK brush at first. So over on TikTok, some are saying that this is supposed to be a close dupe to the Makeup by Mario, his foundation. So unfortunately, I can't let you guys know because I do not own that. But as of right now, Ooh, that is a super pretty. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit what's left on the back of my hand and just go around the T-zone. Yeah, this is super nice. It feels very hydrating. It's not really seeping into any of my pores, and it's just looking very skin-like. What do you guys think? And I think, like I said, the shade is pretty good. It might be just a tad light, but if I wasn't self-tanning, I think it would look really good. So what I think I'm going to do is just add one more pump and take my sponge just to see, if you can build up on it. And I'm just going to place that pretty much in the T-zone. Yeah, you guys, I do think that you can build up on this for sure. And it's not looking super cakey or anything in this lighting. Okay, so this is what the foundation is looking like. I really like this, you guys. I think it's very skin-like. You can still see imperfections coming through, but to me, they're very blurred. My skin looks very radiant. I don't feel like it's settling in my fine lines or wrinkles or accentuating them at all. And what I do love about this product is that, there is skincare benefits in here. And like they said, if you were to use it over time, your skin should improve. So as of right now, you guys, I really do like it. Now, unfortunately, I can't do a wear test because it's already almost 5 o'clock, you guys. So I will wear this as long as possible. I usually go to bed around 10:30 or 11. So maybe at the end of the night, I'll take a picture or a quick video. But by then you should know how this is going to wear. Now, I will say there still is a slight tack to it, but not too bad. But just so you know. Okay, you guys, let's try out this concealer. I am super excited about this one. This was highly recommended by one of our good friends here, Joanne, and it's by Glossier, and it's their Stretch Concealer. So it looks like it comes like in a pot. So let's read up about this, you guys. It's $20, and I got mine in the shade G10. It says it has a radiant finish. It's good for dark circles, medium coverage. It's cruelty-free. It gives a glowy, dewy finish. It has beeswax, avocado, cocoa oil, and it comes in 12 shades. So from what I can understand, or what I, looked into, is it's just supposed to be able to be buildable, like stretch really nicely across the under eye. And I don't know, you guys, she said it's really good for dry under eyes as well. So I hope this isn't too dark, you guys. So, oh well, we're going to have to give it a try. But I'm just going to place this, I guess, on my brush. And I think I'm just going to use just a little at a time, and we will work up on it. And let me just clean off these under eyes from any mascara. Ooh, okay. I think the shade might be okay, you guys. So I'm just going to place this on my inner corner where I do have a lot of darkness. And as of right this second, it is not accentuating any of my dryness under my eye. Ooh, I really like this. So it is super creamy. So let me just place a little bit on my finger just so you guys can take a look at what that looks like, the consistency. I'm trying to look into my pot, you guys. Oh boy. All right, you guys, as of right now, I really do like this. I'm super glad I listened to her suggestion. And let's just put a little bit down, and we're going to see if it is buildable. Okay, let's take a look at the difference. And when I smile, yeah, it just looks a little blurred. But, most importantly for me is that it's not accentuating the dryness under my eyes. Like I told you guys, lately my under eyes are just so dry. Okay, you do not need, I don't think, a lot of product, because it does look like a little bit stretches a long way. Maybe that's what they mean by that. Now I'm just going to take my finger and just kind of move that across the under eye. Okay, you guys, what do you think? I am really liking this. So I was just thinking how I think I'm going to work this is I'm going to set one side of my face with powder and my right side I'm not going to, just to see how these products last, with and without powder. Ooh, you guys, I really do like this. Thank you so much, Joanne. That is a very, very nice concealer, especially if you have super dry under eyes. You guys definitely give this a try. $20, I think, is very reasonable for that. So, loving this so far. Okay, you guys, let's see now. I did, bring down a liquid blush, so I almost have to go a little backwards here because I brought down a powder bronzer. So I don't know how we're gonna work this, but the blush that I brought down is this one here. I got this off Amazon a while back, and it's called Veroni. But the cool thing about this is it looks like it's, like I don't know, nail polish. So how I think I'm going to do this is just place a little bit on the back of my hand, just like that, you guys, and take my brush because I can't remember how pigmented this is. And we're just going to apply that on the cheek. Ooh, that's pretty pigmented, so let me spread the love. But that is a really pretty shade, and from what I can remember, these were super affordable. Like, I don't even think they were $8. But that was a while back, you guys. You know how that changes on Amazon. One day it is $5, the next day it's 15. So I will definitely list it down below. But it went on very even. And again, I really do like the shade. So what I think I'm going to do is just take my brush with my foundation, just blend it in just a little bit more because I do have a powder blush I'm going to apply over it. So that is the shade. And there is like a little bit of a radiance to it as well. So I forgot how much I really did like that. So I'm glad I brought that back down. Okay, you guys, and for powder, to powder my face, again, I think I'm going to powder the left side, and I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Photo Focus, and this is just in translucent, and place a little bit on a fluffy brush, and just do, like I said, the left-hand side. And I think I'm actually going to take my sponge here, and I'm going to try to see what it looks like under the eyes. Let's see if it's already creased or anything. No, not at all. No, I'm not seeing creasing whatsoever. So I'm just going to place a little bit of this powder under here. Okay, so this is what the concealer looks like with having powder under it and not. So yeah, I mean, this side might look a little more blurred, but still really nice, you guys. Okay, so now we are going to apply some bronzer, and I brought down my Juvia's Place. I haven't used this in so long, and this one's really nice. It has a mirror in it as well, and I got mine in the shade Light. So you get, two options here. So what I think I'm going to do is, since I'm self-tanning, is start with the darker shade here, and just lightly go around the forehead. Yeah, I think that's going to work, you guys. And what is nice too with having the option is you can, use this in the summer, this in the winter, or mix the two. Now I'm just going to go right below where I put that blush. Yeah, Juvia's Place, you got to be careful though. Some of their products are super pigmented, like that blush that I purchased not too long ago. Woo-wee, that is pretty pigmented, but absolutely gorgeous. I'm just going to place a little bit along the jawline just to kind of chisel this out. Okay, to set the cream blush, I'm going to use this one here by Sephora. This one also has like a little mirror in it, and this is in the shade Heated. It is such a beautiful shade. My daughter-in-law actually turned me onto this shade, and you'll see it's just very soft. There is a little bit of I don't know, maybe a slight glitter in here, but not chunky glitter or anything like that. But there's like a little bit of a shimmer. So, and what I love to do with my powder blushes is just go right into my shadow just to tie everything in. As you can see how beautiful that shade is. So these are wonderful little blushes from Sephora, and they're pretty inexpensive. Okay, guys, we are almost done. Let's actually go back into the palette here by El Maquillage. Take that deep shade here and place that on my outer corner. And really just connect that to that little wing that I created. Then I'm going to use this shade and just place a little bit right beneath that and towards my inner corner. Then I'm going to take this really pointy brush here and go in with that shimmer and just place a little bit on the inner corner. Okay, I'm going to set the whole face. That way we get the makeup, a little bit of a chance here. And I am going to be using this one here. I've been loving this setting spray. It's by Fablux. This is amazing, you guys. You can find it on Amazon. As you can see, I'm obsessed with it. I love the sprayer on here. And I am going to place a little bit on my sponge. Okay, and as of right now, I am not even kidding you. It's not creasing whatsoever. And this side, I did not use powder. So I'm just going to use a little bit of the setting spray though. And really just melt that into the skin. Okay, I did get a new lip product, but first I am going to line my lips with my Essence. I love this lip liner. Unfortunately, I don't think they make it anymore, and it's in the shade Because Duh. You guys, why does that happen? Your favorites, they discontinue. I just doesn't make any sense to me, but I get so bummed out. Yeah, it's just such a great formula. I absolutely love this shade. Okay, the new lip product that I did get is by Juvia's Place. And if you guys seen in another video, I got another shade, but I absolutely love this formula. Yeah, you guys, this is amazing. It's their whipped, I believe, lip gloss. And I got mine in the shade a Neapolitan. So yeah, I loved my other one so much that I went back and I purchased this one. Now, the only thing is they're $14. So I don't know, you guys. The price I'm not too crazy about, but I do use it all the time. That is the wand here. So let's see what this shade is. Oh, this is perfect with that lip liner. And what I love about this is they're not super sticky. And, there's a pretty, they're pretty opaque. All right, you guys, that is all the makeup that I wanted to try today. But I will say, I really, really do, as of right now, love this foundation. I absolutely love that concealer. I think for my eyes, my mature under eyes, Joanne, that was like the perfect fit. Yeah, it looks amazing. Again, I still don't even have any creasing under there. It just really smoothed out my under eyes. Just, they feel hydrated. They feel, yeah, like it's not all crepey, just natural looking, but it concealed, but yeah, you guys, I'm super excited with the products that I tried out. I even love the eyeshadow. Again, it's just the price point for me that kind of turned me off. I love that new color by Juvia's Place, and I'm super glad that I brought out that cute little blush from Amazon. So yeah, you guys, all in all, it was a super successful video today. I loved all the products that I tried out. Again, I will be placing a picture or a video really quick right after, I'm done here. All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. I can't wait to see you again. I love you so much. And until next time. Okay, you guys, we made it to almost midnight, so it's well past my bedtime. We did get caught out in a rainstorm today, so my hair's all disheveled. I had to change my clothes. But other than that, I think my makeup looks really good. I still have that nice radiance, coming through. Around my nose, it's a little oily, and I did see a little bit of settling in there, that area there. But I still have makeup on my nose. I do wear glasses, so this wear here is very normal, but it did not wear right here in between, my eyebrows. So usually that's gone by now. The only thing I'm seeing a little concern, or not even concern. It just looks a little dry under my eyes right now, where earlier it had, that beautiful radiance. And if you remember, I put the powder on, I believe it was this side, you guys, my left hand side. I don't even know. I can't even tell because it's not that huge of a difference between the two sides. So, but yeah, they just look a little dry. I am super tired, so that's probably going to play a part. But it did not wear off, I don't think. If you look from back here, I still have a lot of makeup under there. But yeah, it just looks a little dry, compared to earlier, but it's still a beautiful concealer. I love the foundation. Nothing feels tight or dry. It just looks a little dry here. But I'm going to wear it all day tomorrow. Both the concealer and the foundation to work all day. And I usually work, it's anywhere from 9 to 10 hours. I'll have this makeup on, maybe even longer. So I will definitely let you guys know either here or in the description box how that wore. All right, you guys, I hope you found this helpful if you were looking into either one of these products. And yeah, I can't wait to see you guys again. Have a wonderful night. I love you so much. And until next time.